We are here with Cymre Brightblade, and we are doing the plushie achievement. And you're going to want your plushie actually in the first spot. I'll explain why in a second. And then use Peddlefeet with Rapid Fire, Love Struck, and Love Potion, although we're only going to be casting Rapid Fire and Love Potion, and a Lava Crab with Survival, Cauterize, and Magma Wave. So you're going to start with your plushie, believe it or not, and it's because this guy right here likes to do this ability called Rot. So you want your plushie to soak as many of those as possible. So we'll do Roar and pretend to be a real Elekk. And then makes me laugh. And then swap out for your Peddlefeet. And we're just going to AoE his team down. So just rapid fire until you need to change out to your plushie again. Your plushie can soak roughly 4 of the rots before it can't soak anymore. And then you want to make sure that you heal with your Peddlefeet and just try to get the team down as much as possible. So for the first couple times, until your plushie's gonna die, just let your plushie soak that rot ability. One of the main reasons that I decided to use Peddlefeet for this is because he's a humanoid, and humanoids take less damage from that Swarm of Flies ability. The whole reason the Swarm of Flies ability hurts so badly is because of that rot ability that turns you undead. So between him taking less damage from that Swarm of Flies, plus his passive, every time he gets a hit, he heals himself, he's a really good choice for this. Now, your plushie can't soak any more rots. Health is already down to 340, so we know very well that rot will kill your plushie, and we don't want that. So as soon as you know you have to start soaking them with your Peddlefeet, heal first. Just bring your health up as much as you can, because being an undead ability, it does have you see how much health we lost? It is greater against humanoids, which, as far as we're concerned, kind of stinks because we're humanoid. But this Swarm of Flies ability, because our Elekk plushie soaked most of that, that damage is a lot less because it's, as said before, not very powerful against humanoids. Plus our passive heals us a lot. So basically just keep rapid firing at this point. You're not going to be able to heal back up to any kind of survivable amount, so just get as much damage on the team as possible. You are going to be faster than the Idol of Decay, so that is one thing in our favor. So as you can see, we're just about dead, but because we are faster, we can get one more round of our rapid fire off and get some hurting on the team. So you should have everybody down to fairly low health by the time your crab comes out, even the backline pets. So get your crab out, and you're going to immediately want to Lava Wave. Now, thankfully, he put Rot on my Peddlefeet. That's great. That means that we have a couple extra rounds of not having that Rot ability. Sometimes you don't time out that way and he crits, and the very first thing he does is put Rot on your crab, so just cauterize after that because you're going to need the heals. But the Lava Crab has such, I'm using an HH double health. He's got such a huge amount of health that even by applying that debuff and getting that extra damage from Swarm of Flies, it's typically not an issue. One thing to use the Magma Wave is, if you notice, it is more powerful against mechanicals, and his guy back here is a mechanical. Plus doing this AoE, as you can see, he cast Dark Rebirth, so we're not going to kill him on the next round. So he's not going to get that big heal up. And I don't know if you just noticed as well, this guy died and came back to life because that is the passive. So 103. Really, I probably should have healed this round, but I'm not counting on it critting, and it didn't, thankfully. But if you are unsure, or if you're gonna actually kill him during that Darth Rebirth time, I would suggest that you cauterize instead. At this point, so we killed him, and this guy has 25 points of health left. You could heal, you could survival. Like I said, I've had some crazy RNGs before where I'll hit survival or I'll hit heal, but normally from the amount of times I've done this, you can just spam your magma wave the entire time and win. So that is a pretty easy way to beat this trainer. It takes a little bit of time, but it's hello loud boss or rare. But it's pretty good, like 100% of the time. It hasn't failed me yet, basically. So good luck with your plushie achievements.